Hello, good night, and welcome one and all to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with your boy Kyron, the poor people's governor. Remember, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a program that airs on MCTV3 each and every Tuesday night between the hours of 8 to 9 p.m., hosted by your boy. The program is geared towards highlighting some of the good, bad, and sometimes even the ugly things that happens in this Mayaro, this beautiful community, quiet fishing village, as some people like to refer of ours. All right, I am your host, and I will love to remind you guys that at any point in time during this program, you want to give us a call to give some feedback on an issue that you're having, or if you want to talk about the issues or the topic that we're talking about on the program, feel free to give us a call on 221-7674, extension 400. Or you can even email me, you can hit me up on Facebook at Kyron the Voice, as well as on Twitter, same username, Kyron the Voice. On today's program, I really want to talk a little bit about fire safety. To help me with that, I have a couple of gentlemen by the name of Earl Hernandez and also Dude Friday, who are directors in a company by the name of ERTCL, that's Emergency Response Training Company Limited. They are going to come into the studio today and they're going to talk to us a little bit about fire safety, fire training, because their company basically is they're responsible for training corporate as well as ordinary citizens like you and I of the basics of how to out normal small fires using your extinguishers. They have some really, really interesting technology that they want to talk about tonight, and we're going to give you guys an idea of what are some of the things that you could learn or you could do after listening to this program with myself and my guests. I also would like to lament the fact that we are still in dire need of a fire station in Mayaro. Over the weekend, there was a fire on Hillview Road, Hillview Crest. I'm not too certain of the name, but it's the road right next to, or the hill right next to Hingwang Drive. And an elderly woman lost her home to fire. And I keep saying that if there was some sort of fire response mechanism in the Mayaro area, a greater percentage of the fires that actually happen in the area would be able to be taken care of without major loss of property or even, God forbid, loss of life. Happy to say that the resident was not hurt. I spoke to her today. She's in very high spirits, and she's because she's happy that she was not in the building. All right. So I also want to let you guys know that on Saturday, I am heading down to the market Saturday morning, and I will be working with a petition. This petition basically is addressed or will be addressed to our Member of Parliament, letting him know that we are tired, we are sick and tired of waiting for the fire station, we're sick and tired of waiting for information about the fire station. So we're really hoping that you guys can come down to the market with me on Saturday morning. I would love anyone who is willing to come out and volunteer, because we're going to have lots of petitions. I'm going to spread it all over the market, spread the news, let people know that we are doing this to save our community, and we are doing this to better our community, right? So that's this Saturday. I will give you guys more information on my Facebook page as to the time, meeting place, and on the other agendas of basically that morning. All right, so basically those are the things that I would like to talk about in tonight's program. I want to say special thanks to our sponsors, MCTV as well as Next Generation, for making this happen. Oh, and I also want to remind you that, if you didn't know before, on Monday night at the Mayaro Resource Center at 7:30 p.m., the Police Complaints Authority, headed by Ms. Gillian Lucky, is going to be here, and they're holding a caravan. For the people that don't know what the Police Complaint Authority does, they are the body of people that more or less takes reports about issues you're having with the police service. If you have an issue with one of the officers, with a procedure, policies, whatever, this is the time when you guys need to be there. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the program. Until that time, I want to take a quick commercial break. And while we get ready to start tonight's program, it's your boy Kyron, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Come visit The Next Generation for all your school stationery needs. The Next Generation also supplies a wide variety of designer perfumes, cologne, swimwear, gift items, toiletries, male and female footwear, office supplies, and ready-made school uniforms. Be sure to visit The Next Generation, located Facades Building next to KFC. Contact us at 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation, where we make a difference with exceptional quality, price, and service. Please join their fan page on Facebook for store-wide updates under The Next Generation Limited. Shop MCTV, located Pearville, Mayaro. The store with a wide range of kitchen appliances such as refrigerators, stoves, blenders, coffee makers, dinner sets, wares, utensils, easy shop as seen on TV items, patio sets, camper tents, inflatable beds, floats, new wave oven, and much more. Get all your gift items right here. Seasonal gift paper, greeting cards, designer cologne for men and perfume for women, accessories, novelty sets, handbags, flowers, all Black & Decker and Oster products, in-stylers and massagers. Other household goods includes television sets, stereos, decorative items such as candles, curtains, ornaments, wall accessories, and more. Be sure to ask about our bridal registry services and not forgetting the kids. Teddy bears, toys, trucks, bicycles, beach gears, blendy pens, and color splits. For the best prices and a comfortable shopping environment, visit Shop MCTV today.
This is a message from MCTV. Customer in arrears for over 90 days will be disconnected. Customers are required to call the MCTV office to make payment arrangement. Disconnected customers may be asked to return their cable boxes. This is a message from MCTV.
Hi guys, and welcome back to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with your boy Kyron, the Poor People's Governor. Remember, we do The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly each and every Tuesday night right here on MCTV3 between the hours of 8 to 9 p.m. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a program where we highlight good, bad, and sometimes even the ugly things that happens in our community. While we wait for our guests, because they're running a little late, I want to let you guys know that, well, first of all, I must apologize that Father's Day was last week Sunday, and, well, this week Sunday, right here. And I did not take the time to say congratulations and happy belated Father's Day to all of the real fathers out there. We all know how important the role of the father is in the household, and I hope that people do not underestimate fathers don't underestimate what their real role is in the home. And I know that day is a day where we celebrate and we give thanks. It's normally a day that they celebrate a little less than Mother's Day, though. You find so, Shane? Yeah, because Mother's Day, you're hearing about Mother's Day is months and months, and we're talking about is this day, who having the little brunch to get together? The fathers and true, right? Really going out with the fathers. But at the end of the day, it's more about you recognizing the sterling contribution that special person, because the person for Father's Day, your father could be anybody. It could be your real father, it could be a stepfather, it could be a grandfather, it could be an uncle. There are even some mothers that act as fathers in the household. I personally know some of my friends grew up without their fathers in the household, and their mother assumed that role very, 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 very convincingly. So don't say just because you live in a single parent household, or you are a single parent, that you won't be able to do the job that you have to do. It's going to be more challenging, yes, but if you put your mind to it and you understand what are the core values that you want to embed into your children, the sky is the limit. I would also like to give a public recognition and a public big up, as we the young people sometimes say, to Mr. Franklin Williams. Mr. Franklin Williams, the owner of the AZ's restaurant. You guys may know him from AZ's Drive. I would like to let you guys know of something that I heard, and I experienced from that he did today. Remember at the beginning of the program, I was talking about a lady that lost her home to fire, and now she's homeless. Mr. Franklin Williams, being the good person that he is, gave this woman a place to stay. In one of his rooms in his guest house, gave this woman one of these rooms to stay until she can get another place to live. And I have to highlight that, because these are the things that you really and truly want to recognize. These are the people that we need to fashion our lives after. Not the celebrities and the ones that are just out there for doing its sake. The real people that are giving back to the community, the real people that are helping residents for no gain, expecting no gain, expecting no thanks, doing it because he or she loves the community, he or she loves serving the community. So, Mr. Williams, I am, again, publicly saying thank you and congratulations, and I'm proud of you. All the good things that you can say, all the good accolades that we could bestow onto this man, because we know he's done a lot for the community. People may not recognize the sterling contribution that Mr. Williams has given to our community in the past. Remember, he gave the Guaya, well, the long time, Amoko Primary School, or the Amoko Private School, a place to call home for years. For years, and did not ask for a penny in rent. These are the people that contribute to our community. These are the people that give back. And as I always say, we support those that support us. We support the people in the community that cares enough to give a damn. We support the people in the community who cares enough to say, you know what, I am going to take time off on my Sunday, cook a meal, take an extra plate of the food that I cook in, and carry down the road and give somebody who does not have anything to eat. Oh, come on, man. These are the people that we want to recognize, and these are the people that we would like to emulate. You want to be like somebody? Be like Frankie Williams. You want to be like somebody? Be like Mr. Rushton Parry. And people may always say, boy, you know, always say good things about Parry because you used to work for them and whatnot. Let me tell you something. Rushton Parry is one of the other people, one of the other gentlemen, and I say businessmen in this instant because Mr. Franklin Williams is a businessman also. Rushton is one of the other people that gives back to the community in a big way and expects nothing in return. So I wish people could emulate these gentlemen. I wish these people could really come out and give I'm sorry, I'm daughter sending a message there from her. Yeah, give back to the community just as much as these people do, and be a contributive factor. Be somebody who the children can look up to. Be someone who invigorates faith and hope in your lives, right? So I'm still awaiting my guest. I don't know if he's here. He is. All right. So what we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna start this thing. It's your boy Kyron, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Come visit The Next Generation for all your school stationery needs. The Next Generation also supplies a wide variety of designer perfumes, cologne, swimwear, gift items, toiletries, male and female footwear, office supplies, and ready-made school uniforms. Be sure to visit The Next Generation, located Prassad's building next to KFC. Contact us at 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation, where we make a difference with exceptional quality, price, and service. Please join their fan page on Facebook for store-wide updates under The Next Generation Limited. Shop MCTV, located Pearville, Mayaro. The store with a wide range of kitchen appliances, such as refrigerators, stoves, blenders, coffee makers, dinner sets, wares, utensils, easy shop as seen on TV items, patio sets, camper tents, inflatable beds, floats, new wave oven, and much more. Get all your gift items right here. Seasonal gift paper, greeting cards, designer cologne for men and perfume for women, accessories, novelty sets, handbags, flowers, all Black & Decker and Oster products, in-stylers and massagers. Other household goods includes television sets, stereos, decorative items such as candles, curtains, ornaments, wall accessories, and more. Be sure to ask about our bridal registry services and not forgetting the kids. Teddy bears, toys, trucks, bicycles, beach gears, blendy pens, and color splits. For the best prices and a comfortable shopping environment, visit Shop MCTV today.
This is a message from MCTV. Customer in arrears for over 90 days will be disconnected. Customers are required to call the MCTV office to make payment arrangement. Disconnected customers may be asked to return their cable boxes. This is a message from MCTV.
This is a message from MCTV Digital. Dear subscribers, MCTV Digital is now offering high-speed internet service in Rest House area. Call today to inquire about installation rates and packages. This is a message from MCTV Digital.
Have anything you want for building purposes, right? I have half and half, 3/4 gravel, 3/8, inch and a half, sharp sand, red sand, soak away stone. I have material to even build road. I have 2 of them 10-wheeler that's only be bringing material day and night. 2 small trucks delivering to people's houses.
They have tent also at Notice Transport. They have different type of tent, 10 by 10, 15, 20. They have different type of chairs, table, round table, stage, tablecloth, etc.
Now Seed Transport, suppliers of national quarries, sand and gravel. Contact us at 755-0067 or 359-2241. For tents and chair rentals, call 318-4327 or 723-6381. And for wrecking services, call 306-0652 or 321-3836.
Residents of Mayaro and environs, the Police Complaint Authority is coming to you. Do you have a complaint? Questions you want to ask? Want to know what are the roles and functions of the PCA? Then come to our meeting at the BPTT Resource Center on Beaumont Road on Monday, the 24th of June, 2013 from 7:30 p.m. We want to hear from you. Director of PCA, Gillian Lucky, is coming to hear your concerns and explain the important role the PCA is playing in the fight against crime. Come and take part in this important discussion. The Police Complaint Authority, finding truth, ensuring justice.
Come visit The Next Generation for all your school stationery needs. The Next Generation also supplies a wide variety of designer perfumes, cologne, swimwear, gift items, toiletries, male and female footwear, office supplies, and ready-made school uniforms. Be sure to visit The Next Generation, located Facades Building next to KFC. Contact us at 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation, where we make a difference with exceptional quality, price, and service. Please join their fan page on Facebook for store-wide updates under The Next Generation Limited. Shop MCTV, located Pearville, Mayaro. The store with a wide range of kitchen appliances such as refrigerators, stoves, blenders, coffee makers, dinner sets, wares, utensils. Easy shop as seen on TV items, patio sets, camper tents, inflatable beds, floats, new wave oven, and much more. Get all your gift items right here. Seasonal gift paper, greeting cards, designer cologne for men and perfume for women, accessories, novelty sets, handbags, flowers, all Black & Decker and Oster products, in-stylers and massagers. Other household goods includes television sets, stereos, decorative items such as candles, curtains, ornaments, wall accessories, and more. Be sure to ask about our bridal registry services and not forgetting the kids. Teddy bears, toys, trucks, bicycles, beach gears, blendy pens, and color splits. For the best prices and a comfortable shopping environment, visit Shop MCTV today.
This is a message from MCTV. Customer in arrears for over 90 days will be disconnected. Customers are required to call the MCTV office to make payment arrangement. Disconnected customers may be asked to return their cable boxes. This is a message from MCTV.
This is a message from MCTV Digital. Dear subscribers, MCTV Digital is now offering high-speed internet service in Resource area. Call today to inquire about installation rates and packages. This is a message from MCTV Digital.
Hi guys, and welcome back to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with your boy Kyron, the poor people's governor. Remember, we do the show each and every Tuesday night right here on MCTV3 between the hours of 8 to 9 p.m. If you're just joining us, I would like to remind you of some of the guests that are going to be on tonight's program. I have Mr. Earl Hernandez and also Mr. Dude Friday of ERTCL, which is Emergency Response Training Company Limited. And they are here today to discuss with us some of the new technologies that they are actually invested in with regards to training. So with that in mind, I'd like to introduce you guys to Mr. Earl Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, good night, sir, and welcome to the program.
Good night, and thank you very much for having us here.
Not a problem at all, man. I'm glad that you guys could have made it all the way. How was the drive?
It was cool. Coming to the coconuts is always a refreshing drive, and it's nice to be here.
Dude drove?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because I know Jude, he wasn't easy. That one dog, but I understand where you're coming from.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about ERTCL, or Emergency Response Training Company Limited.
ERTCL is a company that was born out of a need in the oil and gas industry as being the first paramedic to come back to Trinidad in 2002 and having worked for BP, BHP, Repsol, Talisman, I saw a need for response training to be done in a different way, but using technology.
Yeah.
So the company came out of being in the States for about 8 years, seeing different things, being in Sweden, being in Italy, traveling the world,
Yeah.
and coming back now with a proper resource base, how we could provide smarter training.
Yeah. Have you guys approached any bodies, whether it be governmental, non-governmental, in terms of marketing your product?
We have been to several stakeholder agencies. We have been to several government agencies. We are still in the process of putting our marketing strategy in place. But we have been out there. We even regionally, we have been on the island of St. Eustatius. We have been to St. Martin. I've done training all throughout the Caribbean, in the Dutch-speaking, Spanish-speaking, French-speaking islands, and Trinidad is home.
Yeah.
So we're back home again.
How important to the normal everyday citizen is fire safety and the knowledge of how to really protect yourselves in a fire? How important would you say that is?
I would say it is not important because there's so much more that we could do to have the community trained,
Yeah.
to have individuals trained, to have the homeowner who spends all this money trying to put together a home for his family, and you don't have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Or if you have one, it's an ornament. You don't really know the technique and the purposes and the uses and the different classes and types, why it should be used and how it should be used. So that's what we did. We went out there and we saw this need, and we went and find the best technology available right now.
You know, as you mentioned ornament, I have an ornament. I have a fire extinguisher that I purchased at Price Mart, and it's at home. It still has the seal, the clip, everything on it. And a friend of mine asked me, so hey man, what kind of fire extinguisher you buy? I said, I buy a red one. So he said, but you don't know it have ones that you could use on fire, one you could use for the kitchen, one you could, you know me, we weren't aware of this. So it really makes no sense having equipment and then not knowing what the equipment does and then not knowing how to use the equipment.
Exactly, and that's why you see a lot of us, we invest in it because we know we should have it. But having it is just one part. Knowing you know the technique and knowing that everybody in the family knows the technique is what is more important. Yeah. And the community needs to get that now. Let us build the resilience. Let us build the resilience of each family member. You could be in primary school and we could come and teach you the past technique.
Yeah.
And that stays with you through life. Secondary school, tertiary education, it builds your confidence that if there's a small fire in a dustbin, in a pot, wherever, you could out it.
And you know, strangely enough, the majority of the big fires at some point in time started as something small and manageable. So if you were trained properly with the correct tools, you could probably help save a life, save lives, or even save an entire building.
That is so true. So very true. And I have to commend the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service for what they have been doing. And what we have brought is something that is going to increase the technology. It's going to make it so simple. And when we do the display for you, you guys are going to be blown away.
Tell us a little bit about, like you're reading my mind here, boy. Tell us a little bit about the equipment that you will be using today, that we will be showcasing for you guys tonight, right here live on The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
We have looked at a technology called Bullets. It's out of the United States, and it's use of digital firefighting. Now, let's go back in time. If you have a fire suppression training, you normally would light a barrel,
right?
Put some things in the barrel, catch it afire, and then they will teach you how to use the extinguisher by sweeping at the base.
Right.
No, that's wrong. We need to stop that.
Okay.
Because you cannot see the base of the fire inside a fire drum.
Right, exactly.
So what Bullets has done, they have developed a technique, and this technique was developed by firefighters with 50, 60, 70 years experience in the field. We have invested in the equipment so that we can now come to your radio station and teach you how to use a fire extinguisher indoors.
Indoors?
Indoors.
That's what we're talking about, right?
With no smoke, no foam, not indoors. And you could actually visualize a fire next around your corner, in your kitchen, anywhere.
Yeah. The equipment that we're using, let's talk, for example, about the fire extinguisher. Is it like an exact replica of a real fire extinguisher, so you'll get the feel and the handle and everything?
It looks real. It has the real weight. It has the real everything. Red hose, the gauge, the pin, pull, everything.
You talk that red thing, and I started smiling again because that's the only fire extinguisher I do it. I red fire extinguisher. Right. So what you're saying is that this piece of equipment, can be used to help the ordinary citizen.
Anyone.
Learn the basics of. You were mentioning PASS. Does PASS stand for anything in particular, or just?
PASS is an acronym that is used in firefighting. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep.
Okay.
Once you remember PASS and you pick up a fire extinguisher, you know how to use it.
Yeah.
But now we will teach you the proper technique of sweeping that base and maintaining that sideway motion so that you can out the fire effectively. Now remember, we're not teaching you to be a fireman.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question. At what point in time would you say to myself, "Woo, this is a little too big for me to handle, let me call the professionals"?
Right. Each extinguisher, based on type and class, will have a certain amount of time for the extinguisher agent to replenish.
Right.
We will teach you within probably a 8 to 10 second time period that while you sweeping the base, it is the most effective technique for outing the fire. And what is nice about the equipment, we could come and test and evaluate you.
All right.
To see if you're getting better, if your competencies is getting better, or maybe you're getting a little bit rusty.
Yeah, exactly. Because you've done it a while now and you probably would have.
Correct.
In terms of your fire extinguishers, like what I would have done, purchased one just by trying to say that I have a fire extinguisher, how would you know what fire extinguisher is for what application? And I mean, let's say for a kitchen, for my kitchen, will there be like a special fire extinguishers for kitchen as opposed to like place in the other places in the home? Or?
Yes. Kitchen fires, there is special fire extinguisher equipment for the kitchen. There's for your computers. If you're in an environment where you have a lot of cooking, like you own a restaurant, there are certain types of fire extinguishers that you should have in place.
Okay.
And we will tell you more about that as we go along.
All right. I have one because I hear dude priming up outside here. No, you can't wait to come inside. One final question, I guess, that people may be thinking. Is there like one fire extinguisher you could buy that does the job for all fire extinguishers? So you would not have to buy a specific fire extinguisher for every application? Just asking.
I would say not really.
Okay.
We tend to use the CO2 for almost everything.
That's carbon dioxide.
Right.
Right, yeah. I know my chemistry.
But really and truly, it's just one of the applications.
Okay.
If you are in a certain environment where you know the risk of the hazard is more going to be electrical, then you have to buy a piece of equipment that will suppress the electrical fires. If you're cooking and you have a lot of grease, you have to buy something that will suppress the grease.
Yeah.
If you're in a place where you have a lot of computers, like inside your radio station and high technological equipment, you don't want that when you spray that foam,
it damages the equipment.
the equipment damages, you can't use it for the next day and you have to throw it away.
I got you.
So everything is now specialized. So it's good that there are different classes and different types.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going now to the most important, or probably the more exciting part of tonight's program, where we actually demo this laser training mechanism for learning how to use a red fire extinguisher. Yes. Right. So what we're going to do is take a quick break, do a little reshuffling to get the studio set up, and we'll be right back.
Come visit the Next Generation for all your school stationery needs. The Next Generation also supplies a wide variety of designer perfumes, cologne, swimwear, gift items, toiletries, male and female footwear, office supplies, and ready-made school uniforms. Be sure to visit the Next Generation, located Facades Building next to KFC. Contact us at 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation, where we make a difference with exceptional quality, price, and service. Please join their fan page on Facebook for store-wide updates under The Next Generation Limited. Shop MCTV, located Pearville, Mayaro. The store with a wide range of kitchen appliances, such as refrigerators, stoves, blenders, coffee makers, dinner sets, wares, utensils, easy shop as seen on TV items. patio sets, camper tents, inflatable beds, floats, new wave oven, and much more. Get all your gift items right here. Seasonal gift paper, greeting cards, designer cologne for men and perfume for women, accessories, novelty sets, handbags, flowers, all Black & Decker and Oster products, in-stylers and massagers. Other household goods includes television sets, stereos, decorative items such as candles, curtains, ornaments, wall accessories, and more. Be sure to ask about our bridal registry services and not forgetting the kids. Teddy bears, toys, trucks, bicycles, beach gears, blendy pens, and color splits. For the best prices and a comfortable shopping environment, visit Shop MCTV today.
This is a message from MCTV. Customer in arrears for over 90 days will be disconnected. Customers are required to call the MCTV office to make payment arrangement. Disconnected customers may be asked to return their cable boxes. This is a message from MCTV.
This is a message from MCTV Digital. Dear subscribers, MCTV Digital is now offering high-speed internet service in Rest House area. Call today to inquire about installation rates and packages. This is a message from